Welcome to MMA MADE, the best MMA show around the world. Mighty Devin Debo Taylor. What's up? What's going on over there, brother?
I'm feeling pretty good.
You feeling pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay. Nice, nice.
Should I not feel good?
I don't know. Should you? I mean, I would like you to feel good. I mean,
Feeling pretty good?
you look good. You look sharp. You got a nice shirt.
Look good, feel good, you know?
Is that, I mean, what, I mean, because you like dropped like 8 or 9 pounds off the shoulder, you gotta, you know, put something else on?
You know what? Let's get this over with now, okay? Did your boy hit my boy in the face?
I'm pretty sure he did.
Nope. Nah, he didn't.
He didn't?
Nah, he hit him in the back of the head, actually.
It was right behind the ear, actually. That's called the off button.
No, it was actually the back of the head.
Yeah, it was the back of the
Then
ear.
the next strike was the back of the head.
I knew the excuses were coming. I knew the excuses were coming.
Were there 2 clear shots to the back of the head?
Hey, who's got the W? Who's got the L?
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
For those who don't
if
know,
you're gonna just hit guys in the back of the head, like that's how you get W's. Like
for those who don't know what we're talking about Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier, and we'll get more into that in a second. We'll get more into that in a second.
Okay.
We're gonna talk about, before I want to get the kind of the, not the boring, but the devastating news, and I think is Bellator 126. Shlemenko, huge favorite, and just it was bad.
We didn't see that coming.
No, we didn't. We both agreed that Shlemenko would take it. We're actually joking about trying to dupe the other one to take Halsey.
I should have taken it.
You should see. I was like, take him. Man, you know what? I almost feel like this is kind of like a Chris Weidman. Like, he comes in, he beats the champion. Is it real? Is it a fluke? We got to see how he defends the belt. That's what I kind of see right now.
I can agree with that. I mean, it's not, what did I say? You're not the champ until you defend the belt.
Yeah.
So do you think if they give Shlemenko a rematch, or do you think maybe someone else is in line? We'll see what happens.
Well, the nice thing is now that the tournament is gone, right? Well, it's kind of fading out, that you don't have to worry about someone fighting them through a tournament type thing. They'll match it up, Scott Coker style. You know, maybe Shlemenko gets a win real quick, gets him back in there. You know, who knows?
It'll be interesting. We'll see if this guy's legit.
And I would like to point out, and you know, conspiracy theorists and whatnot, but you know, Shlemenko has been on this tear. He loses 2 fights in a row. Both guys are from Huntington Beach. Coincidence? I think not.
Okay, one of them was 40 pounds bigger than him. And the other one, it was a rear naked choke.
But both by submission, both from Huntington Beach, both guys are white. 3 things in common. Link them. No, not having it. You know, when you're the champion, you can go out on the ledge and say things like this, and people will just follow you because you're the champion.
I hope a lot of people follow you out onto that ledge and jump over, because that's one of your dumbest conspiracy theories I've heard.
I have much number ones. I have much number ones than that. Come on, let's be honest. That one wasn't as bad as some of my other ones.
They're all equally dumb. Like, they're all pretty.
You know what I hear? I hear blah blah blah. I'm hating on the champ. That's all I hear right now.
I'm not even hating on you.
No. No.
We'll talk more about it.
Okay, we will talk. So let's move in. UFC 178 this past Saturday in Vegas. The kind of cursed card with you know, Cormier and Jones was supposed to be on it. That gets booted out. You know, I want to start off by saying, what is all the hate with the little guys? Everyone's hating on the little guys, man.
I thought he looked pretty good. DJ?
He does. He finishes Chris in the 2nd round.
I thought he looked good.
I mean,
you know, I think it's also, there's not too much competition for him. There's John Dodson.
Yeah.
And Uncle Creepy maybe makes another run.
Maybe.
Is there really too much else?
So this is what I see, and I think because of what you're saying holds true right now. After that tough finale, not tough finale, after tough Latin America breaks, they're going to have a lot of 125ers coming in, and that's where I think you're going to see some more competition for
another house
for DJ. Yeah. No, it's going on right now. That's the one that's on UFC Fight Pass.
Do you think there's going to be guys coming out of there? Or
there's some killers on that show. I watched a couple episodes. There's a couple killers on that show.
Okay.
So it'll be interesting to see what kind of talent that they groom from the show and bring it in. And I think because the weight class is kind of shallow right now, and well, not necessarily shallow, but DJ's just killed everybody.
He really has.
They need to bring in some people.
Yeah, I mean, it'll be interesting. They got to do something.
Yeah.
Trying to find a way to promote those smaller fighters. I think the talent's there, but people just don't love it the same way. And then you have the opposite. When you look at the heavyweight fighters, pretty shallow up at the top as well. I mean, in terms of actual talent. So, I mean, maybe it's just the way that it is. That's just the way the fighting's always been. You want to see the big boys.
Yeah, no, I understand. I totally agree with you. I don't know where DJ ranks in jiu-jitsu, but he submitted a brown belt. I mean, that's not too shabby.
Yeah, I mean, I think he damages them a lot more before it wasn't exactly like him pulling guard and submitting them.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, it was impressive. I thought Carioso was actually doing really well off of his back, but yeah.
Okay. So I would have to say, honestly, UFC 178 in my mind lived up to the hype. I mean, the Cerrone versus Eddie Alvarez fight was off the hook. I thought Cerrone was going to lose that first round. Alvarez had him in that clinch and unleashed fury on him.
I don't know what Donald Cerrone was thinking. Yeah. That's the best part, because he's clinching with them as well.
Yeah.
He's just sitting there taking the shots to the grill, and Joe Rogan as well is like, dude, let go, get out of there, bro. What are you doing? Yeah, that fight was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was definitely fight of the night worthy.
I just like the afterwards where he's talking with Joe Rogan and Donald Cerrone goes, dude, I suck in the first round. Like, he's just accepting it like, hey, fighters out there, if you're going to beat me, finish me in the first, because I don't know what it is. I suck in the first. And he really does.
Yeah, and it's funny too when he goes, what were you thinking when you're in that clinch taking those shots? Like, not tonight, man, not tonight. And I was like, well, he survived, so obviously he was right.
I mean, I think maybe it's part of his game plan now. Like, I'm not good until they start beating me up, and then I wake up. So, gotta let him hit me a little bit in the first.
There's so much we could talk about this fight card, and I want to try to get through a couple things real quick. Kat Zingano took massive damage in the first round, but she comes back, gets the win. That was pretty impressive.
She was getting hit, and honestly, it looked like it wasn't even phasing her, though.
No, she was taking it.
She's taking shots to the grill, and she's like, whatever.
Yeah.
She looks like a monster.
She's definitely gonna be some competition for Ronda.
The problem is, I think Ronda Rousey takes her down and submits her before she can really do too much. But we'll see.
Yeah. We'll find out.
I think if Ronda gets caught up in her striking, it might be a long night for her, though.
Possibly. Dominic Cruz coming off damn near 3-year layoff, and I had in my mind there was all these questions: is he going to come back? His style was based upon his movement. He comes back and his name, the Dominator, it held. It held up.
Yeah, we didn't get to see a lot of his movement, but he did look very good with his movement. Looked quick, and I think he had been saving up his power for like 3 years.
Yeah.
And so he actually finishes a fight, lands some power shots. Pretty impressive.
And then he calls out the team Alpha Fails.
Wow.
Yeah. Ooh. Boom. Our Sacramento boys.
He has a really good record against them. So
he really does. He really does.
So maybe that's a safe call out. I don't know.
And people are saying, oh, well, he should fight this. No, he should fight the champion because he had to relinquish the belt. He didn't lose. The belt was his. He had to relinquish it because of injury. He comes in, gets a first round knockout, TKO, whatever you want to call it. He deserves the title fight. I'm not even a Dominic Cruz fan, but he deserves the title fight.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't see how you can argue no.
Yeah, 3 years off, though. I mean, I guess maybe this one proved it. This is also then you're looking at, he goes from a jump from prelims to a title fight?
Well, you know what? I think they did it purposely, and I think it was a very smart play on Dana's part, or whoever was involved. You put him on, he says, hey, I'm going to show you what I can do. Maybe they have faith in him. They put him on. Maybe they get extra pay-per-view buys after they see that performance. This is pretty impressive. Yeah, we don't know. God, Romero sitting on the stool in between second and third round. What the hell was going on with that?
This one's interesting. I've actually, Dana White's, his comments on it, the UFC's a little bit to blame. The UFC cut man throws like a huge old glob of Vaseline on him. So they're leaving, and then all of a sudden they realize there's this big glob. They got to take that off. The cut man, or the corner, forgets to take the stool.
Yeah.
But he's still sitting on it. So how are you gonna take it? It was a little interesting. Here's what I gotta say. If I'm Tim Kennedy, shut your mouth. You can't really talk that much junk, because if he's that tired, then why did he knock you out? Yeah. So, you know, there's controversy for sure, and if he wants a rematch, that's fine. But he wasn't. I don't know.
It was a good fight, though. It was a good fight.
It was a good fight, but I thought, I mean, Romero, before Romero gasses, was lighting him up.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
So we'll see. Maybe rematch will be fun.
So, the hype train came through. Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier. I know you have some controversial aspects of this, but overall, let's put that aside. Conor comes out. He looks good. I mean, he's the real deal, man. Regardless of you want to say hit him in the back of the head, he is the real deal.
So, and that was going to be my first admission. You know what? The kid looks good. And I think, and it's a little scary to say it, but I think he reminds me of John Jones in terms of the way that he's risen through. And I think the biggest part of Conor McGregor's game is his confidence.
Yeah.
He believes in himself to such a crazy degree that he was comfortable changing his game plan.
Yeah.
And it was something that we had talked about. I told you, Conor McGregor either broke his hand, was having some issues, and he admitted it.
Yeah.
He had torn a bunch of ligaments in his thumb and switched up his whole camp. Went from striking, went to basically, that's why he's throwing tons of spinning kicks, working on his kicks, which maybe affects Poirier, and you know, he gets a little sloppy with his hands. So, but I think the big thing, his confidence, he was looking very loose out there. He fights with the confidence of, him and his guys are talking, I'm going to be multi-division champ. I hate to hear that stuff, but the other side is he does fight with that confidence that, I'm calling what round I'm knocking guys out. That's crazy.
You say John Jones, I say the Irish Mike Tyson. The confidence, he's going to build so much confidence and get this aura around him. People are going to fear him, just like they fear Anderson Silva. They're kind of defeated before they get in the cage. Same thing with John Jones. I like to use Tyson because Tyson really put the fear of God in people. He did. Back when he was champion, people were defeated before they even stepped in the ring with him. And I think that's what Conor's kind of building up, man. No?
Can you like zoom in on the face right
no
here?
No one wants to see your face, bro.
That was you're champ. I'll let you have. That was dumb, though. I'm gonna be honest.
Why was it dumb?
Because no part of his game is Mike Tyson.
No. See, you're trying to analyze it in an aspect of his fighting skill. I'm talking about his mentality.
He's no part of him should be compared to Mike Tyson.
Why? Granted, he doesn't have a lisp. He is white. Well, he's Irish, technically.
He's white? Mike Tyson's not white.
No, I'm talking about Conor McGregor now.
Okay, so I'm telling you he's not like Mike Tyson.
Anyways, let's move on.
Do you see what I gotta deal with? Like, he's the champ, so he's just called Mike Tyson white.
I was talking about Conor at that point. I switched gears on you, bro, like Fast and the Furious.
Yeah, Conor McGregor's like Mike Tyson. Like, he's white, and...
No, I said he didn't have a lisp, and he's white. I was talking about Conor at that point, because Mike Tyson obviously has the lisp.
You know what? Can we bring Mike Tyson into let him? I'll even
no,
Mike Tyson.
Bro, because you know what? As old as Tyson is, not that he's super old, but he can still knock bulls out. I ain't trying to hear none of that right now.
Duh, he can.
Go to Demo.
Hey, there's a cool little video of him and John Jones throwing hands. Have you seen that?
No.
Yeah.
Really?
They met up and they were like kind of shadow boxing. Dude, just like out of The Hangover, Tyson still got it, bro.
Damn. All right, real quick. We normally freestyle, just go off the top, but want to grab something real quick. I want to give a couple shout outs to people. Did a little thing on Twitter today, so we're going to run this out real quick. Patrick Chapman at PMC961. Shout out for you, baby. Scott Daniels, Cubby Bear 2015. Shout out for you. Sue Nami, and it's like, see how, yeah, play on words. At Susanna _0513. Thank you. And Takedown Ted at Takedown Ted on Twitter. Last but not least, Chris Toplak. I don't know if it's pronounced Toplak or Toplak, but Ultimate Fighting Weekly. Find him on Twitter at Chris Toplak. Boom, there you go. Done.
Nice. I mean, we got the regulars.
Oh, we're going to get those at the end, but I want to get that in real quick. So anyways, moving forward to this weekend, I know we've talked so much about UFC 178, but UFC Fight Night, not a huge card for our demographic. It's European people, a lot of European fighters. Main event, Gunnar Nelson against Rick the Horror Story.
Story is boring. I'm rooting for Nelson.
Nelson is the man, the Icelandic warrior, as they call him, or as I call him, I guess. I don't know.
They're scary people to me.
There is. So anyways, that's what's coming up It's, I think it starts around noon, our time, Saturday. So it's like Saturday afternoon, because it's live from Europe. But MMA MADE will be at Media Row again this week for Bellator 127. Devin, obviously... Debo has
They didn't get the invite. What?
Yeah, Mr. I coach 52 soccer teams. Can't ever do anything. But that's all right. You're going to get some love sometime one of these days. And it's coming soon. So we got something. We got something in the works.
I'm going to get a little love?
I'm hoping.
Now that you're chance, I'm going to get a little love?
We got something. I told Fly and Brian, we got something in the works for the season finale. Actually, this is our 16th episode.
You see, now that I let you have the belt, now I get a little love. So it's worth
you like that? You like that?
Boom. Okay.
This is our 16th episode this season. We only have 6 episodes left of this season. We're going to do a season finale, something a little special. But anyways, Bellator Media Row 127. There's some bangers on that card.
I am jealous because I like my boy Strauss.
Yeah. I mean, that is some commitment, and actually, I will give credit to, I believe it was Bob from MMA. Those are the guys that I met at Fresno a couple weeks ago, Bob, Stefan, and Mark, and he was talking about, that guy has commitment. He shaved his dreads to make weight.
That's what I'm talking about.
You know, that's some commitment right there.
That's not quick. That's not easy.
Yeah.
You shave the dreads, that's a lot of work.
That's some years of commitment, so... but our boy Justin Baseman, he's fighting. He's fighting Johnny Marucchio or something like that. Mercurio. Yeah, something like that. We don't know. But anyways, Baseman's fighting. That's our boy. We'll be backing him. But Carl Parisian's on the card. Rob Emerson, both UFC vets. Sokuju's on the card.
I like Sokuju.
Yeah, and then Kendall Grove's on the card. So I mean,
he's got a name.
It's a name. But main event is legit. Justin Wilcox against Strauss. You want to put the belt on it?
If you let me have Strauss.
Well, I'll let you have Strauss because I'm taking him too, though.
No.
I mean, we need to. I mean, we don't have to.
Is that the only fight that I got?
I don't know. I mean, is there anything that you want to throw out there? You can throw something out there if you want, but
I don't want to go against my boy.
I got to take Strauss all day long, and we're both taking Gunnar because Rick Horror Story used to follow us on Twitter. He was actually one of the first 10 or 15 people to follow us, and he just left. I was like, "What's up, bro? We ain't cool enough?"
Probably didn't like you.
Yeah, it's a good possibility. And I'll text him every once in a while. Not text him, but put him on Twitter like, "Hey, bro, like, are we cool yet? Are we cool yet?" Obviously not, because he ain't following us.
No love. All right, I'll take Wilcox.
Yeah, baby. Hey, you never know. You never know.
This was a bad week.
The Irish. Anyways, let's do shout-outs.
It's shooting Kaz back of the head shots.
All right, you want me to start? What you got? Is Flying Brian still your boy?
I'm going. You know what? Flying Brian's my boy, but I want Unique Kennels because apparently my puppy's been on the flight the whole time.
On the plane,
They've been on the plane for like 2 weeks. I don't know what. Maybe they took a boat. Maybe they. I don't know, but I'm excited. I'm looking forward to some Bulldog pups on the way.
Bulldog pups, they're coming. They're 2 weeks out.
Unique Kennels, the Bulldog of MMA.
Yeah,
love it.
Mama's Boy Apparel. You got to look them up on Twitter at Mama's Boy Apparel. Of course, all the Team MMA for Life folks. Marco from across the pond. Who else we got? We got love for everybody. Flying Brian, of course. That's our boy.
Flying Brian. Yeah, getting a little.
I think that's it. I think we might have made it. That's the show.
Right, well,
boom. Thank you so much for watching this week. Devin Debo Taylor, Mighty. Have a great night.